Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about some secrets behind the bright skin that K-pop idols have. So you might be really interested in this topic, so please stay tuned. I'll say partially yes. It can't be denied that some people are so-called gifted with good skin. But genetics only account for 70% of good skin, while 30% can be related to the effort you put in later. So it is really important to know how you should treat your skin on a daily routine. So today I'm going to share with you guys some tips how actually K-pop idols take good care of their skin. You might be really happy to know this method. Actually, there is a very simple way to check, which is looking at the area that's rarely exposed to sunlight, like inside of your arm or your stomach, because these areas are very rarely exposed to sunlight. So unlike the other areas, these areas can be really bright compared to other parts. It can be thought as the maximum brightness you can achieve. Actually, with regard to that topic, I can say it's all about the activity of melanocytes. As you already know, melanocyte is the cell that produces melanin. As they get stimulated, your skin gets more darker. And the cells can be stimulated by many other factors like outdoor activity, sun exposure, and other your lifestyle habits. So it is really related to your lifestyle, but the bottom line is the activity of the melanocytes. Yeah, we can think of it in three stages. The first one is blocking the production of melanin in the first place. And the second one is blocking the transfer of melanin from melanocytes to skin cells. And the last one can be speeding up the removal of pigmented skin cells. If we target these three stages, we can make our skin brighter and clearer. That I think is really simple. There is a very simple way to remember this. You can only remember this as ABC. A stands for vitamin A, which is also known as retinol. As you guys already know this, retinol speeds up the removal of the pigmented skin cells. And B stands for vitamin B, which is known as niacinamide. This blocks the transfer of melanin from melanocytes to skin cells. C stands for vitamin C, which reduces the production of melanin in the first place. So yeah, it's really simple to remember these three stages as ABC. I normally recommend vitamin B and C in the morning and vitamin A with C at night. Yes, supplements really help with brightening. I personally recommend taking vitamin C, especially up to 1,000 milligram to 3,000 milligram on a daily basis. And it's important to know that it helps more when taken with glutathione, which might be really familiar with you guys. Glutathione helps shift pigment production toward lighter pheomelanin instead of darker eumelanin. So it really helps with brightening when taken with glutathione. Actually, I'll say partially yes. It's good to exfoliate dead skin cells, which might lead to brighter skin because it helps with suppressing the inflammation in your skin. So when the inflammation is got rid of, your skin might get more brighter. But it's important to know that you should not overdo it. If you overdo it, your skin get more stimulated, then your skin might go the opposite direction. So I think maybe once a week or every 2 weeks is enough. There are actually two helpful medicines that can be prescribed for brightening. First one is hydroquinone, and the second one is tranexamic acid. They are both really helpful for brightening, but on the other hand, it is really important to use them very carefully, because if hydroquinone is used long term, it can induce some problems like inflammation and hypopigmentation. And with regard to tranexamic acid, it's originally blood clotting medicine. So, which means you should not use it if you have a clotting issue. So, you should consult doctors before using this. There are some of them. First one that comes to my mind is glutathione IV drips, which K-pop idols really love. As I already mentioned, glutathione really helps shifting pigment production toward lighter pheomelanin instead of darker eumelanin. So yeah, it is really helpful. And the second one I can think of is laser toning. It is the only way you can get rid of already made pigments. It is really important to do this on a regular basis. Maybe every 2 weeks might be really optimal. And the third one I can think of is vitamin C IV, which is also really helpful. And the last one I can recommend is skin booster like Richran or maybe hyaluronic acid. If you get those things, your skin might get more brighter. What I want to emphasize the most is ABC therapy, which I already mentioned earlier. They will be really helpful when combined with glutathione and skin boosters. So consistent home care combined with professional procedures when needed might be really helpful with brightening. Yeah, you can achieve your brightest skin like K-pop idol stars if you put effort. So don't forget ABC method. I've been talking about some secrets behind the bright skin that K-pop idols have. Yeah, so like I said, if you put efforts, you can achieve your brightest skin and clearer skin, which is really possible. And that's how K-pop idols achieve their bright skin. So you should put your efforts on a daily routine. You should go to clinic if it is thought to be needed. And if you have a plan to come to Korea, I can give you more advice face to face. I hope we really get a chance to do that. If you find this video really helpful, please subscribe and like. And I'll see you in the next video.